very first recording of this new vlog series, Building Momentum. I am Janae Ramona Hampton, affectionately known as Mona, the founder and creator of Mona's Moments blog. And this is just an expansion of who we already are. We are already out here collecting, creating, and pollinating our world with beautiful moments. And so now we just want to add on to that and just continue to encourage, to inspire. And that's what this series, Building Momentum, is all about. Building momentum in your life, in your business, in your spiritual self, continuing to build, continuing to expand, continuing to grow as we are continuing to grow. So today, for this very first topic, the very first vlog post, of this year, we're going to talk about vision. How fitting. We are just coming out of the year 2020. 2020 vision is what everyone was saying last year. And none of us had a vision of what 2020 would possibly be like. Last year was the first year that we took a different spin at Mona's Moments. Like I said, we've always been talking about collecting beautiful moments and being positive and inspiring, but in the state we were in, and in the state that I was in personally, it was very easy to discuss passion, purpose, and productivity throughout the year. And how can you talk about that without somehow thinking about the vision for your life and for your business? So to start off, I want to say, once you've been given a vision, do not run from it. Run to it. This is a lesson that I learned. At the end of the day, when God gives you a vision, first off, a lot of times as young people, we beg. What is my vision? What is my purpose? God, show me who I am. Show me who I'm supposed to be in you. I want to feel fulfilled. I want to know what it is that I'm supposed to do. And then once we're granted that vision, once we're granted that purpose, we tend to become fearful. We tend to think, well, this isn't what I thought I was going to do. This has nothing to do with who I see myself as. We get afraid. And a lot of times we tend to run from it. We tend to attempt to become who we think we should be, or what it sounds good for us to be, or have the career and passion that has been bestowed upon us by our family, our parents, or whoever has raised us. And that only gives us a more difficult time. And the basis of that is simply operating out of fear. But what I can say about that is Philippians 4:19 tells us that my God will supply every need of mine according to his riches in glory in Jesus Christ. And to me, that this simply says is I don't have to worry about anything. Although there may be obstacles in my way, I may not be sure of how this thing may go, what the end result is, what the in between is, the unknown that may fear me, but I can release the fear of how it will be done, because when God gives a vision, he also provides the provision. Okay. When I started on those moments, I had no idea of what the full vision was, or even how I was supposed to get there. I just did my part and allowed God to flow through me. Any of you who have been collecting with me from the very beginning probably remember that we were so scattered. I had 5 different topics. We were talking about politics, fashion, hair, cosmetics, so many different things. I didn't even have the same career. I was teaching at the time. I didn't have the goals and the dreams or really understand where it was that Mona's Moments was supposed to go. But I simply stepped out on faith and started this blog that I had been instructed to do time and time again, and finally just did it. And God has definitely taken over and steered things in the direction that he has wanted things to go. So through me, his work has been done when I did not know how important it was for me to be obedient, to be open, to be transparent, to do the hard thing. And later I was shown what his purpose was, and I was able to witness God's will being done. But in the time that I was doing the work, I didn't quite understand. So to play on that, I just want to say, being open, being obedient about that. I've always been a more private person, not really wanting to share my struggles or share, where I was with things, because I like to look like a pretty picture. And this year, it just didn't work out like that. I was led to be real, be open, share where I really was. And so many people reached out to me telling me how they were blessed through my struggle. And it's crazy because at the time that I was going through things, at the time that I was sharing what I was going through and sharing my process, I had no idea it was to help anybody. It was simply me going through and feeling led to share and choosing to be obedient even though it was uncomfortable. So that's why I can say, at the time, I didn't understand what it was supposed to do, who it was going to help. But in my obedience, trusting the vision, listening to the Lord, it was able to go, and his will was done. Now, his will be done one way or another, but God's will was done in my obedience, in my choosing to run into my vision instead of running away from the vision, running into the purpose instead of running away from the purpose. And even now, in this period of expansion, God has placed in my heart, beginning this new vlog and different projects that are coming forth with Mona's Moments. And I'm so thankful for this vision, this expansion of this vision, but I don't know where the provision is today. I have tried to make things make financial sense. I have crunched the buttons. I have looked at the numbers, and it's just not there. But what I can say is I know without a shadow of a doubt that somehow, some way, as we continue to increase and as we continue to grow and expand in Christ and in vision, he will continue to provide and make provisions for this brand, for this franchise, because that's what he has done. And because we are choosing to run into the vision and to trust him and to believe in what he has said, I know the provision will be there. And so the saying goes that faith without works is dead, but I believe that vision without faith is dead. I want to say that one more time. Vision without faith is dead. We must not only believe in the vision, but go forth in it without worrying, without doubting God's provision for our lives and his plan for us. There can be no vision without faith. You will fail every time. You will be forced to pass that test until you have faith. The vision cannot come to pass. There is no vision without faith. In this season, we must keep our eyes on the prize, stay zeroed in on the vision, and have faith that the Creator will provide the vision to build the vision he has bestowed on each and every one of our lives. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up. And I want to encourage you guys to continue to collect, continue to create, continue to pollinate your world, and continue to walk in vision, run into your vision instead of away from it as you build momentum in your life. Have a blessed week.